What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. We got our first reveal for the Campus Hero Part 2 promo, which is dropping tomorrow afternoon in MUT 24. Now, tomorrow morning on GMM at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we're going to see the reveal of the entire promo, but they did give us one card tonight, and it's this 93 overall Johnny Manziel. But this isn't a normal card. This is actually a welcome pack card that you're going to be able to get just for logging into the game, and you're going to be able to upgrade it to a 93 overall with helmet stickers. So we're all going to assume this is going to be a free card, because that's how the helmet sticker slash Campus Hero promo has worked throughout the years. In Part 1, which is earlier in the year, we had a free helmet sticker upgrade for RG3. I think last year we had a Tim Tebow. So again, this is an assumption. It's not set in stone. EA didn't say it, but I'm pretty confident this card, this 93 overall Johnny Manziel, will be able to earn for free. Now, if you take a look at the attributes, looks really good. 2 concerns: throw under pressure 85 and deep accuracy 85. There are strategy items that can bump that up, but for a free card, I'm definitely going to test it out and see how it goes. I think I'm going to end up selling my Andrew Luck on my No Money Spend account and going with this card. Since it's free, it's an opportunity to get some coins and use those coins to upgrade other positions. But again, overall, this is a really, really good card, and you know, they also gave him really good free abilities. So this is from a tweet from EA. Tier 4 abilities, set feet lead for 4 AP, huge. A free card with pretty good attributes, getting set feet lead as well, big W. Tier 5 ability bucket, he's going to get gift wrap for 0 AP. I don't know if it's going to be necessary to put Gunslinger on this card, which is not pictured on this list of abilities from EA, but he has over 90 throw power and he's a scrambler archetype, so he should meet the thresholds to get Gunslinger. He has a traditional 2 release, which isn't amazing, but it's also not terrible, so I don't know if we're actually going to need Gunslinger on this card or not, but it should be an option. And if you want to go Gunslinger for 2 AP, that would likely be in the Tier 3 ability bucket. Set feet lead for 4 AP, that's a total of 6, and you can get gift wrap for 0 AP. 6 out of your 7 AP going towards the quarterback, but that's still a really, really good setup for a free card. I'm looking forward to it. And one other thing, if you take a look at the card art there, there's not a normal team chemistry. There's a Campus Heroes chemistry on there, and I think it says ×2, which means we are likely going to see a Campus Hero theme team, and we are also likely going to see some type of strategy item that applies towards Campus Hero cards. Now, hopefully, we get a lot more cards in Part 2 than we did with Part 1. And I want to go to Part 1 cards for some examples here, because I saw one thing that a lot of people were asking, and I was kind of wondering it myself, and we still didn't get an answer here. Will we see 94 overall champions and or 95 overall LTDs? So I go back to Part 1 of the Campus Hero promo. We had 88 overall champions. We also had 88 overall LTDs. It's only been since maybe the last month that EA has gone +1 on the LTDs versus the champions, so I wouldn't really use this as an example for the LTD versus champion debate. But the main concern here, right, was that if Johnny Manziel is a 93, does that mean we're not going up to 94 overall champions? And I think we are, because if you go back to Part 1 of the promo, and I got to scroll back here, this was the welcome pack RG3 card that we all got, and you could upgrade this card with helmet stickers. And if you take a look here, he went up to an 87 overall. So that leads me to believe if this free card was an 87 and the champions in this same promo were 88s, then that free Johnny Manziel, which is going to be a 93, still leaves the door open for 94 overall champions. Now, again, it's not set in stone. EA did not confirm this. This is just my assumption. I think it's a pretty safe assumption. You can take this information and do with it what you want to do. If you want to listen to me, you can. If you don't, you don't. Don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. I'm telling you this now. I could be wrong. There's a potential chance that this could not be the case, but I do think we go up to 94 overalls for champions within this promo, which means if we go over to item sets here, and they did condense this set. There used to be an individual one for like Sean Taylor, Bo Jackson, etc. Now you just put cards into a set, you get a fantasy pack, you get to pick the card that you want. But I bring it up because at the time for this one, you needed any 84 to 85 overall cards. At that time, that's what built out to an 88. Now we're obviously a ways away from that now, and we saw it most recently with the Zero Chill promo, which had 93 overall champions. It required 5 90s from any promo to build, and I'm saying all of that to say, if we go up to 94 champions from this promo, which seems very likely, you're going to need 91 overall cards to build out those champions, which also means right now, if you want to, you can pre-build 91s or pre-build champions by getting 91s. Now, this is all according to MUT.GG at the moment, but I'm guessing if you jumped on the auction house right now, prices will probably be a little bit higher. But currently, and this is on PS5, you can go to MUT.GG/prices and select whatever platform you're on, and it'll give you the most up-to-date current information. This one says that 91 overalls are about 119,000 coins. So if you wanted to prep for this promo right now, the move would be going to your auction house, going to quality 9091. Personally, what I do is like to sort by newest, and then I'll just cycle through each position, and you're going to look across that top row and see, you know, do I see any 91s for 120,000 coins or under? And if you do, you might want to go buy them. I really do want to stress though, this is not confirmed. It's not going to happen. I think it's a safe assumption. Also, there is the likelihood that they could put out a bundle that drops the prices on 91s drastically, and they could end up going for more. So it is a bit of a risk if you want to go out and pre-build any of these cards by collecting 91s. You can see this Dalton Kincaid, a couple thousand coins under that value I just showed you. I would imagine this card is going to sell at any minute now. Also, if you happen to have any 91s in your possession, and there goes that card, if you happen to have any 91s in your possession, not going to be a bad idea to maybe hang on to those, because you'll be able to use those to build out champions tomorrow. And if you're wondering how much these champions could potentially cost, well, you do the math. If you get these for 120k, you need 5 of them. It's about 600,000 coins on average that the champions could go for right off the rip. If we end up going to 94 overall champions as well, then Legends should follow suit on Saturday, which also means if you've been hanging on to those Legend tokens, and I have been, not on my No Money Spent account, so I can't actually show you here. It's over on my main account, but if you happen to have those 16 tokens still, you might be able to redeem them for a free 94 overall Legend. We'll have to see if those cards end up being any good. And then one other thing to point out, because today is Wednesday, we didn't get any Team of the Week content we normally do. They may end up tripling up that content next Wednesday. They normally take a break during the holidays with Team of the Week, and that's exactly what's going on. But if you do go into your Season 3 Field Pass, every Wednesday likely, or usually around 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, they add in new objectives. So these are the new objectives, and the first one up here is getting 1,500 offensive yards with 3 Campus Heroes Part 2 players in your lineup. So that's something you're going to be able to chase starting tomorrow if you haven't maxed out your Season 3 Field Pass. The other 3 objectives you can do right now. And also pay attention to that end date on the Season 3 Field Pass. It's coming to an end in less than a week now. So it's your last chance to, at minimum, try to get to level 52, which gives you that collectible, which is going to give you a jump start for the Season 4 Field Pass. We will likely be getting more information on Season 4 next week, hopefully early next week. And also the competitive pass is coming to an end now. The Season 3 Field Pass is likely going to end on a Wednesday, and we'll get a new one with Season 4 on a Wednesday. The competitive pass is going to be Friday, so there's that 2-day gap in between where if you have any Season XP rewards, and what I mean by that, if I go into this one for level 51 right here, this would give Season 4 XP if I don't achieve it before the Season 4 Field Pass comes out, but I do achieve it in between that little 2-day window where we get Season 4 on a Wednesday and then the new comp pass on a Friday. So just some things to keep in mind. Pay attention to your objectives here, because both of these field passes are coming to an end very, very soon. And also with the Zero Chill Field Pass, it's going to get moved to Archive tomorrow, so don't freak out if you haven't finished this one. It's not totally going away. You're just not going to see it unless you go to the Archive section, and you'll see a bunch of older field passes in there. But one other thing that I do want to bring up, and it is possible to max out the Zero Chill Field Pass without playing in these events, but you're going to have to do literally everything else. What I'm trying to say here is if you go to objectives, the reason for the season is going away. So if you haven't knocked out any of these objectives and you happen to need XP for this Field Pass, from these, you need to go do it like tonight or early tomorrow morning. And then the same thing with the head-to-head, the Tis the Dang Season. If you need XP from any of these objectives, you can max this out without doing them. I'm almost going to do that on my No Money Spent account. I literally have to get all of these stars to get the XP within solos and knock out everything else. But my point here is, if you were trying to get XP from any of these things, this is all not going to be possible as of tomorrow once the new promo goes live. So to summarize, we got early reveals tomorrow morning. Johnny Manziel appears to be free, and it looks like we're going to get 94 overall champions. Also, by the way, the next free MCS card that you can earn by tuning into the MCS playoff stream, which I don't know exactly when that's going to be. We'll probably find that out tomorrow morning as well, but they are going to be revealing that player. So remember, we got the free Mike Evans, free Isaiah Palomau, free Tariq Woolen. We're going to be getting a brand new free player, and that player will also be announced tomorrow morning on stream. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.